The step-back approach places the needs of learners with additional learning needs at the heart of the school improvement planning process. It has sometimes been the case that the needs of those with additional learning needs are often seen as additional planning needs for the teachers and even the senior leaders of the education setting. By adopting the step-back approach, the education setting will be adopting a set of resources and training across the setting that will demonstrate the links to policy and practice that allows additional learning needs to act as the starting point for planning rather than being seen as the final point. The step-back approach will help settings to develop effective practice in line with the new Additional Learning Needs Act requirements. As part of the Additional Learning Needs Act workforce development, there is a requirement for settings to employ a programme of skills development for education practitioners. The Additional Learning Needs Act adopts a rights-based approach where the views, wishes and feelings of the child's parent or the young person are central to the planning and provision of support, and the child's parent or young person are enabled to participate as fully as possible in the decision-making processes. A person-centred approach is a key strength of Step Back. This whole school approach includes ready-to-go activities for the school, college or service to use. Activities include easier, promoting the voice of the learner, and strategies from the step-in, step-back planning documents. Adopting this approach sends the clear message that this is everybody's business. The principles underpinning the Additional Learning Needs reforms aim to support the creation of a fully inclusive education system where all learners are given the opportunity to succeed and have access to an education that meets their needs and enables them to participate in, benefit from and enjoy learning. The step-back approach is currently being developed and delivered by key leaders in additional learning needs across South East Wales, including Elencos, specialist service teachers, class teachers, senior leadership teams, governors and further education additional learning needs lead practitioners. After having trained their own settings, the qualified, accredited step-back trainers will be able to deliver training throughout education settings in South East Wales or in their own region in the case of other areas of Wales. The step-back approach is specifically designed to assist education settings in embedding core skills development for all education practitioners, including teachers, support staff, and most importantly, senior leaders. Adopting this approach will help education settings to meet the requirements of the Additional Learning Needs Act whilst truly understanding how they can support a wide range of low complexity, high incidence additional learning needs. This approach also helps to ensure access for all staff to ongoing professional development as the Act is introduced, including the rollout of person-centred practice, support for learning, well-being and independence of children and young people across all education settings. Step Back includes explicit links to the Estyn Common Inspection Framework, making it simple for school leadership teams and governors to adopt and incorporate the whole school Step Back approach into their setting. The intention of Successful Futures and the Welsh Government is that learners will benefit from experiences at school that will support them in becoming young adults that are ambitious, capable learners, ready to learn throughout their lives, enterprising, creative contributors ready to play a full part in life and work, ethical, informed citizens of Wales and the world, healthy, confident individuals ready to lead fulfilling lives as valued members of society. Step Back will help education settings to be clear about their key roles in enabling everyone to play their part in improving learner outcomes and well-being. The Step Back approach will challenge the need to consider why and not just when, what and how support is delivered, whilst being mindful of what is important to and not just for the learner. For learners to fulfil the principles of successful futures, they will need to have developed the skills required for success. The principles of the Step Back approach are entirely complementary to these curriculum goals. Without being taught how to ask for help when they need it and recognise when they are meeting success without additional support is crucial to their long-term success in life and ultimately work. As you can see, the Step Back approach will help you to meet and fulfil the requirements of the Additional Learning Needs Act, aspects of the Estyn Common Inspection Framework and Successful Futures, preparing education settings and learners for the future. For further information, you can contact me, Gwyn McCormack at Positive Eye. You can call me or send me an email, and I really look forward to hearing from you soon.